Whitfield. I'm the Vice President of Operations. I oversee all field operations for our air conditioning and heating. We do sales, service, and installation. On our air conditioning and heating, we're in Fort Worth, Texas. We're also in Arizona. Our mission statement is have a positive impact on our employees, our customers, and our community, one day at a time, one home at a time, and one person at a time. We service the greater metroplex of DFW. We have thousands and thousands of customers, and we just get to serve them every day and provide comfort. My first impression of the Premier program, I've dealt with tons of financing companies over the years, and I've actually handled a few leasing companies over the years. First impression was, I think any company is going to come out and tell you what they want you to hear. And usually they have really good sales reps that will sell you on what they're offering. So first impression was I was not convinced. I wanted to see what would actually take place. I decided it sounded good enough to jump on board and give it a shot. I was extremely blown away with the support that was offered and continue to be to this day. What I like about the program is it's honestly the support. So since day one, we were told that they were going to support us in many ways, whether they were supporting with training our accounting teams, training our CSRs, training our field staff. I was, again, very skeptical of how that would take place or if that would take place. And these guys came in full force when they showed up. I mean, they had a team, and their team was amazingly solid. They came in and also, I think for management's sake, it's always nice whenever I don't have to do everything. And I cannot say in this case with this company, I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was sign the paperwork, and they did everything else. I mean, I would literally walk up to my CSRs, and they already had scripting and knew how to talk to the customers about it and plant the seed. I had my comfort advisors coming up to me or my sales team, and they were telling me how they had been trained, how they were having ride-alongs. I mean, just the support that we received was honestly something I haven't received in 20 years from any contractor or vendor. It was next level, truly. We benefit from it. Our sales team came to me and started telling me why we benefit from it. So they literally would come in and they're like, man, this thing's selling itself. And I'm like, you're kidding me. Like, what do you mean? And it's just people want to do this. This is how they want to buy air conditioners now. Skeptical. I was like, okay, well, I started looking more into it, and it's like, nowadays that's what we do. We subscribe to everything, whether it's Netflix, YouTube, we have subscriptions for just about everything, and this is just another subscription service, but it's for comfort. Until I talked to this company, I had never thought about that, but it really is groundbreaking. It's changing the way we do business, and it's changing the way customers can have comfort in their home. The onboarding process for the Premier program was, in my experience, one of the greatest things that I have ever taken part in. And when I say I took part in it, I didn't have to do anything, which again was awesome. So these guys came in and they sat with my entire team. I'll start with the sales team. Whenever they brought in salespeople that would go right along with my sales team. And they weren't just, corporate trainers. These guys were salespeople that could go out and work with my sales team. They sold jobs, they trained them, they showed them exactly what to do and how to offer the program. And they planted the seed with my sales team that it's possible, right? And it's one of those things, especially with sales guys, you got to stay on them, right? I always call it whack-a-mole. Anything you talk about, they'll be on it for a little bit and then they'll fall off. And then they'll jump right back on, but not with this program, because what they do is they'll come out and do the initial training and train with them. And then, to my surprise, I thought the first part was awesome just when they came out and showed everybody how to do everything. And then, a month later, they're back in the office. And I didn't even know they were coming. I'm like, what are you here for? And like, oh, we're doing ride-alongs again. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's awesome. And that's what they keep doing. And they do that with my CSRs. They do that with my accounting team. I mean, the amount of contact we have with the management of this outfit has just been really something I've never experienced before. That's why I wanted to do this video. I mean, it's literally something I've never experienced before. It's been amazing. It's awesome. So the great thing about me keeping my leadership team engaged to use the program every forward is I don't have to do a lot, because the Premier program does a lot for me. So we have such good rapport with the cadre, so to speak, at the Premier program that they have first-line communication with my managers, and they kind of keep the gas pedal down for me. So there's a lot of times I'll get a text or a phone call like, hey man, y'all are kind of falling behind, and I'm like, cool. And they're like, well, hey, how can I help? And I'm like, well, reach out to my sales manager. and they'll do that. And it's just, they keep the foot on the gas. And so we've had, actually 2 days ago, we had record breaking profits. And we're a company that, we have gone from 3.8 million to 34 million in 4 years. And, we were constantly breaking records during those 4 years. But with this program, we've been breaking daily records. It's just phenomenal. But I mean, again, I don't have to do anything. Their team keeps the foot on the pedal, and that's what keeps us going. Obviously I have a lot to worry about, and I have a lot of things that are on my mind constantly, daily, running a huge company. It's just one thing I don't have to worry about because their team is there for us. What I love most about the program today is I have a team in my corner. It's almost like I have a whole division of my company that didn't exist before that now exists to help us make sales and take care of customers. They're not in our company, but they might as well be. So they feel like they're part of our family. They fit in our culture, helping out constantly. I just can't say enough good things. It helps us focus on what we're good at, which is HVAC. They focus on what they're good at, which is, making sure that we can take care of customers. Our account management team that we have is, we have Chris, that is probably the first one that introduced the program to me, the first one that kind of rolled it out to my team. And I can't say enough good things. I mean, there's a lot of personalities in the world, and this person clicks with us. And I think that the Premier program has people there that are they're very well versed in our business and what we do and what we're looking for. And them coming out, just the cadence of conversations we have, whether it be text messaging, phone calls, lunches. I mean, they stay in constant contact with us, which is awesome. What I will say is, busy as I am, a lot of times I don't have time for phone calls. I'm in meetings a lot, and I do enjoy texting, and they'll cater to whatever I need to stay in contact. So constant texting, constant communication. I mean, I talk to the premier team, the account management team, more than I talk to some of my other vendors that I use daily. I have vendors I haven't talked to in months, and I talk to Premier Leasing literally every day almost. So it's awesome, and it just keeps my eye on the ball as far as what we're trying to do with them. Trying to offer as much as we can to our community and get as much business as we can. These guys are there for us, and not just with my support staff, but also with the management team, the upper management team. And we know exactly what our numbers are, which I think is one of the most important things you can know in business is what are your numbers. And these guys know their numbers and they know our numbers, and then they constantly talk to us and let us know where we're at and what we need to do to get better. And it's just phenomenal. Advice I would give considering the program is do it, jump on it. So I had a lunch with these guys, and they laid out everything they were going to do to me, and I didn't believe it. I was like, it sounds too good to be true, so to speak. I go out, I went ahead and signed the papers, was going to give it a shot, blown away, absolutely blown away at what they offered us and what they offered my team and what they continue to offer our team. Because of this, I've reached out to our corporate partners. I've told everybody I possibly can about this program. It's game changing. I love to help people in our industry. That's something I've done for years, is try to give back to the community. We all provide comfort. I did air conditioning in the Army for 7 years, and I believe that we're doing God's work. I mean, we're out there making people comfortable. And if there's a way we can do that and give more and take care of more people, then we should do that. Well, this company has been insanely instrumental in making sure that we're capable of doing that. And I would say if you have the chance, jump on the program. Get on. You will not be disappointed. It's been amazing. The long-term impacts of using the Premier program with our customer base and our market is market consolidation. We're going to own the market. You have customers that are going to be with you for 10 years, which is, we sell a lot of Comfort Club memberships. We want to have those maintenance memberships, and this is just another level of that. This is something where we're going to go out and take care of a customer, give them a subscription service, so to speak, and then we're going to be able to go out there and service this customer for the next 10 years and hopefully for the life of that customer. I believe this is where our industry is going. This is where most industries are going. They're going to a subscription-based service. So it just makes sense to fall in line with that and provide the best service we can to our customers. And this is a tool that allows us to do that effortlessly.